Welcome everyone to E4E.gg. Today, we're going to talk about how to be a free-to-play player in Guild of Guardians. You looking for efficiency? It's coming right up. Let's jump right in. Today, we're going to show you the current best free-to-play lineup in Guild of Guardians. Building a team which allows you to compete in Guild of Guardians can be a daunting task. However, stay tuned while I show you the Guardians you should be aiming for and how to optimize their gear. This lineup will give you a very competitive squad in Endless, Rush, and PvP. Durista is going to be the bread and butter of your free-to-play journey. Luckily, you can begin farming her shards as early as Ringstone Castle Hall Challenge 3. She often appears in the Rush store too, so be sure to check every 2 weeks. Aim to keep Durista 10 levels higher than any of your other Guardians where possible, and focus on replacing and upgrading her gear before any of your other squad when you unlock a new crafting tier. The first thing you are going to want to buy from the Endless store is Durista's crossbow with Linear Assault Plus. This item increases the crit percentage of her basic attacks by 30%. Aim for attack as the secondary stat. Durista's basic attacks hit all enemies in a line, which will AoE down packs and guardians in Adventure, Arena, and Endless mode. Her ultimate hits one target for 240% of her attack, but only hits one mob at a time, meaning it is not always optimal to use Durista's ultimate when available. Please also note, Durista's ultimate does not gain the critical percentage benefit from her crossbow. The second Guardian you are going to want to pick up is Tuzgrog. Tuzgrog shards are farmable as early as the Tomb of Heroes Challenge 3, and he is outright the best tank currently available for free-to-play players. He has an area of effect stun, damage effect, and a pet with 70% of Tuzgrog's stats. The third Guardian you are aiming for is Aquirus. Luckily, her shards are farmable from the Fallen Cemetery Challenge 3. She is able to make one Guardian in your squad immune to all damage for 8 seconds, whilst increasing their attack by 50%. She has a spot heal ability which can instantly refill a Guardian's HP bar every 10 seconds, and her passive ability increases your squad's defense by 40%. The fourth Guardian you are aiming for is Palmera. Palmera is also farmable from Fallen Cemetery Challenge 3 and will act as your second tank for the most part. She can deal a serious amount of area of effect damage once fully geared with her ultimate. And finally, we have Grizel. Grizel is one of the first legendaries you will receive and often appears in the Rush store. Grizel's only purpose in this team is to buff Durista, so don't worry about her gear too much. Once you have obtained Durista's crossbow from the Endless store, you should begin farming Grizel's amulet with the Ghost Plus ability. This item will grant 50% attack to the Guardian with the highest combat power when Grizel uses her ultimate. Aim for attack as the secondary stat, although this isn't very important. Once you reach a certain level in Endless mode, it may become more beneficial for Grizel to buff Palmera instead of Durista. This is due to the constant need for area of effect damage. Durista's basic attacks do more area of effect damage when she is not using her ultimate, whereas Palmera can take full advantage of double ultimates with 50% increased attack in every room. With these 5 Guardians, you can complete every challenge thrown at you in Adventure mode, blast your way up the Endless and Rush leaderboards, and crush most teams in the arena. Many players have been calling for a nerf to Durista for this reason, and despite receiving several nerfs, Durista still outperforms every other free-to-play carry, so enjoy. And that about wraps it up for our free-to-play meta guide for Guild of Guardians. Don't forget to check us out on all social media platforms as well as Twitch. Links to all this stuff is in the description below, so if you want to show your support, please check it out. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.